time for yet another
Porch talk.
Porch talk.
Porch talk.
The beginnings of these are always so awkward because we don't know what to
so
say.
awkward.
So we're just gonna roll.
Just gonna
Ready,
talk.
set,
Let's go.
let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. For everybody who doesn't know, Porch Talks are where we talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Whatever comes out.
We just rant and go about it, and our brains take us to the next adventure because we don't know. We don't script these at all. Yeah. So, where do you want to start with?
Why am I drawing a blank? I had so many things.
We always do this. Okay, so how about this? If you could have any fictional place in the world, like in the books, in the fictional world, become real, what would you do? I'm talking like Narnia and shit. Like, what would you want to be a real thing?
Oh my gosh.
You're on a timer.
I don't know.
I got one. You ready?
Ooh, yeah.
Fucking Hogwarts, man.
I figured you'd say Hogwarts, so I skipped that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna say Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Like the time travel thing?
Yeah.
Where you travel through time?
Yeah, anywhere in space and time. Because TARDIS can take you anywhere you want to go.
So could it take me back to like 1989?
Sure.
When I was 2 years old?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But like Hogwarts would be so much better.
Yeah. But you could go to Hogwarts if you wanted. If it existed.
But it doesn't, that's the point.
Yeah, I guess
you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was kind of random.
I got one for you.
Okay.
If you could star in a movie.
If I could star in a movie?
Yeah, star in a movie, what genre would it
Really?
be?
I would want to be the killer in a slasher.
So you want like the main energy.
The
main role energy.
I want to be the ghost face or the Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But like,
what's your favorite?
Do you want to know what I just fucking realized? There are no good like serial killer movies. I'm talking like Halloween, Jason, all the things, Friday 13th, with a female killer.
Oh, you know what?
I mean, don't get me wrong, like Scream, every now and then one of the killers is female. Yeah. But like that's not the point. That's like
most of the time it's not though.
That's crazy. That'd be a good come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Paramount. Let's
write you a movie where you're the lead character.
I will the guts coming out of the night. Like obviously totally fake, but like to be a killer in a movie would be so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you? Oh, let me guess.
A comedy.
Like a romantic comedy.
Not romantic.
Oh, really?
Rom-com. Okay. Gross.
Okay.
I like a dumb humor one, like a Will Ferrell type stuff.
I fucking hate those.
It doesn't have to have him in it, but that kind of
like
Talladega Nights.
Melissa McCarthy in it because I do like.
Okay,
her.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I can't be the main character if she's in it. So.
You could be her best friend,
like
or like her sister or something.
That one where her and her best friend are superheroes. I can't remember what it's called.
Superheroes?
Yeah.
No, I don't do those dumb ones.
Sorry. Well, it's like silly. It's got Jason Bateman and I can't. It's cute. It's silly, but like Anyway.
Okay. If you could have any exotic animal, we're talking junglean. Is that a word?
Maybe it is. Today.
Animal as a pet. What and why? Why would you want that? I know, right? That's a good one. Like. I would want a fucking tiger or a lion to circle my perimeter of my house and protect all of my animals. Like, hoping it doesn't eat my animals. Like, yeah.
I think maybe either an owl or an octopus.
Is an owl considered exotic?
I mean, most people don't
Do you
have
live
them.
in the ocean? How is the octopi?
That's what I was sitting here thinking about because that was my first thought. Then I'm like, how would I keep him?
Okay, you could be like Elsa and like produce a rain cloud above him at all times and he could just always have rain pouring on him.
I feel like he'd be so entertaining because they're so smart. Like they can do puzzles and all kinds of stuff. I went with the
fucking king of the jungle and you went with a fucking octopus. Oh, we're so different. Anyway.
I don't even like them that much. I just find them very interesting.
I think they're so cool. I don't even know if you call them that.
I think they're aliens. I think they have so much knowledge. My son told me they have like 9 brains. Is that true? Like 9 different brains?
I think
8
I
brains?
think it's hearts. I could be wrong.
I'm going to Google.
I think they taught us that on Dory. Finding Dory. They taught us, I think it's 9 hearts or 8 hearts. I could be wrong. It could be brains. I could be absolutely fucking insane. Okay, question number 3. I don't even know.
Octopuses have 9 brains.
So it's not hearts.
They may have more hearts too. Okay. I don't know.
Maybe it is brains. What is the purpose of 9 brains?
1 large one and 8 small ones. The main one is donut shaped between the eyes.
Oh, that's fucking interesting.
The other ones, I guess, help with their centralized localized.
I know that one of their
arms.
legs is actually their wiener. I'm pretty sure.
That's
like,
great.
I think that's a thing. I could have just pulled that out of my ass.
They're such interesting creatures.
You now love octopuses, don't you?
I think I do.
Oh my goodness.
I have so much.
I have a drawing of an octopus that I drew. He's so cute.
Oh, I'd love one of those.
You have it. You bought the package.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the colorings. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. If you could choose the best way to spend a sunny day, what would you do?
Be building a coop or fixing my yard, because that is what I'm doing right now. The best way, though? Go to the beach. No, because I don't want to leave my house.
Yeah.
Go to the pond out back and just sit there.
So you don't even need to leave the house.
Absolutely not.
And I would stay inside.
Fuck the outdoors.
No, thank you, son. I got rosacea. Bye. Yeah. Stay inside with that AC on and the shades pulled close. Pulled shut. Yep.
Pulled pork.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm turning
sounds
into.
Kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to talk about something. I want to get
Pork
into
talk.
it, though. It's a lot more than questions.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We might have touched on this before. I think we did, but I don't remember at this point.
Did we touch it? Did we really touch it?
ADHD. But anyway, curses.
Oh,
like
yeah.
ancestral curses. Like, there's a thing in my family. We all have, like, low level bad luck.
Yeah.
Not like high level. It's not like crazy people are dying car wrecks all the time kind of thing. It's just like low,
annoyances.
Like in the same week, my tub is clogged, my refrigerator's pouring water out of it, my AC unit has a problem. It's just like boom, boom, boom.
When
boom,
it rains,
boom,
it
boom.
pours.
Literally, but it's not just me. It's like everyone in my family is like this. And thankfully it's not big bad things, but like, do you think ancestral curses are a real thing? Or do you think it's like
I do
in the head?
I do think they're a real thing. I just don't understand them. Because I always say our family has like a travel curse.
Right.
But I feel like it's broken at a certain age. Because like my parents now seem to be able to, thank God, fingers crossed, travel safely with no issues.
Right.
Whereas like as kids, like we and then my brother and myself, is that my AC?
Probably.
It's very loud today.
It's very warm, so.
But we have stuff like that happen too. It's like the whole, like, say the whole week. It's like, oh, the car broke down.
And it's everybody in the family, and the whole week is experiencing their own things.
So it's like something with the family. Like, maybe because we're around each other, we're feeding off each other's energy.
Maybe Mercury isn't Gatorade.
Maybe it's the lemonade or whatever. But I do believe in them. I believe that the energy of families is tied through generations. But then, like, what causes it? Somebody generations ago got so pissed that, like, they just cursed this whole family.
I hex your family. I don't know. I think it's
to be a true curse, like, because there's curses, there's hexes, there's jinxes.
Right.
A curse is like long term, like it's something that's going to continue. So it's like, what causes that? I do feel like there's something.
See, I feel like it could totally be a curse in some circumstances, but then in other circumstances, like when it rains, I pour. You know, when it rains, it pours. Like I said, all those things happen like within a day or two.
Yeah.
But then say my sister's having a bad week too. Okay, so we're both having a bad week, but we both have like severe ADHD.
Yeah.
So does it stem down from that? Like we feel it harder, so more comes, and then you don't really have time to rest.
Like you kind of magnetize because you got yourself so...
Kind of, yeah.
I do know that like when I'm in a bad mood, more bad things happen. If like my reactions...
But if you were in a good mood, those things wouldn't be bad at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it comes down to our reactions.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But then it feels like a curse because it's like everyone around you or everyone in your family or everyone you know even are having bad times right now, or last week or last month. It doesn't necessarily have to be this minute, but I'm just saying
And maybe we should start paying attention to like dates and stuff if it's like certain times a year.
See if Mercury's in Gatorade.
I know that it was
Mercury being in Gatorade.
I don't know. Like,
so many people do though. Like,
I mean, the astrology part of it, I guess, makes sense to me, but it's more of like an idea, concept. Like, it's not. I believe I have seen like technology and stuff like that.
I believe in a thing called love.
I do.
Anyway, sorry.
I believe in love. I mean, I have seen technology and stuff act crazy and communications be off during Mercury Haterade. But then again, it might just be because I'm paying attention to it and I'm looking for it. So I don't know. I do believe in astrology and stuff like that to a certain extent. So I feel like it's possible. But also, I don't know. Because, like, Mercury is not in retrograde right now, and there are so many technical problems.
Yeah.
Like, earlier we went to pick up our food from the restaurant. Their internet was down. We couldn't pay with cards. We had to use cash. Earlier, my app to my bank, and then my app to pay web. It's like everything. And then,
like, 2 days ago, Burger King, everything was down. Like, everything is happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're down, you're down, you're down. You're up, you're down.
And, like, it's not just us because the people behind us and the people that are working there. And then there's that whole idea, too, of, like, you know, your reality is only what you're perceiving at that time. So, like...
Wait, what?
That whole, like, concept of your reality is only real to you. Like, the things in your... Like,
so, if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, does the tree really fall in the woods? That kind of thing,
yeah. Like, pretty much everything else is just there when you believe it's there. Like, that kind of thing.
Whoa, you can really fuck someone's brain out with that. Right? So, like, if I'm walking down the sidewalk and Bob walks in front of me,
it's just an NPC.
But if I wasn't walking down the sidewalk, but did Bob walk in? Did Bob walk?
Right. Only because you perceived it, because our minds are the things telling us.
But then, like, I'll sit on my back porch and, like, hear my chickens, and I know they're out there clucking, so.
Yeah, because they're part of your reality that you've created, is the whole idea.
Oh,
like,
my God.
So, I don't know. But, like, do your neighbors down the road have any idea that you have chickens? No, because that's not part of their reality.
Oh, yeah, they do, because my fucking rooster is so fucking loud.
Maybe they don't even hear it. Maybe they don't even know.
Well, I hear his rooster.
That's the kind of stuff I get to thinking about, dude, and I'm like...
Have you ever seen your neighbors bring their groceries in?
No.
I've seen that.
Well, actually, I did the other day, but it's only because I had just told my husband I'd never seen that, and then I saw it. I'm like,
when I lived in town, I didn't see anybody. Nobody around.
Weird,
now,
right?
I've seen my neighbor a couple times, but like, it's like the only guy there, so there's not a lot of distractions.
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm out there because I can see his house way out by my coop, so it's like I saw him bringing it.
But like our neighbors are really close. We literally share a fence. Like we see, and I've never seen them bring. And I know they say we're going to the store.
And I think it's like it's such a mundane thing that you don't think about.
That could
and
be
you
too.
don't. Why would you recognize if your neighbor brought groceries in? Because the fact that
we know that everybody
But the
eats.
fact that you would be looking out the window or going outside the exact second that neighbor came home to put the groceries in the house, like. Is so unrealistic. Like, it could happen, but it's more rare than it is common, I think. Yeah. I would get that. Yeah. Now, if you lived, like, in an apartment, well, no, because you don't have a window to, like, the... Yeah. You know what I mean? To, like, the hallway. So I was going to say you might see them more.
It's like, we used to live in an apartment complex, and, like, all our cars were next to each other, and our front windows were all lined up, and, like, I never saw anyone bring their... And I know we all ate. I know we all ate food.
Are you sure they didn't eat food?
Maybe they weren't even actually there.
They could have been like SpongeBob and filter fed.
I saw a thing on TikTok the other day that said that, actually I think it was something my husband sent me, that Bikini Bottom is actually just a woman's vagina. Like
what?
All the...
Wait, what? I don't understand. Why?
Like, it's Bikini Bottom. And like the Krusty Krab. And like...
What about the pineapple? Where's that?
Yeah, I don't know. He went into like
Squidward?
His best Squidward was a whole thing. He was I can't remember his all. I wish I could remember it all. But he was like Patrick the starfish. You know, the starfish like a butthole. Like it's his best friend. It's close to him all the time. And,
so what is SpongeBob?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember, but it was like what is Bikini Bottom? This was just some guy's like funny take.
Right.
I think it was a comedian. I don't even know, but I was like, what? Never thought of it that way.
You and your husband have the funnest conversation.
He sends me some stuff. One will be like this sweet, like, wake up and kiss your wife every morning, and then the next one's like this disgusting, filthy, like
Bikini Bottom is a vagina.
That's our humor, That's how we stay together for 19 years.
It's TikTok.
I found that's one of his love
Wait, you
languages
guys
now.
have been together for 19
Well,
years?
in July next month, it'll be 19 years.
Married or together?
Together.
And married.
Married for 17.
Wow.
Because we got married
been...
on our anniversary,
yeah,
our 2-year anniversary.
I remember that. I was there.
So, yeah. Yes, you were.
I was.
And, yeah, so 17 years married,
That's
19
crazy.
years together. I know, because we met before that. We started dating the summer before my senior year. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
So that means we've almost been graduated from high school for 20 years.
If we have a reunion, will you go?
No.
Me neither.
Absolutely not.
Did you go to the 10th?
Absolutely not. Nope.
I think I met some of the people at a bar afterwards, maybe.
No. Didn't see
But then I was like, this is too
I
overwhelming,
know,
and I left.
I straight as fuck, like, stalked the shit out of those pictures.
I don't even remember.
Well, there's like a Facebook group about, class of...
Oh.
Yeah, and they added me to that. They added me to that, and it's just like... Well, now it's sad because it just shares like who died, like memorial for this one or that.
I don't think I'm in. If I am, it's not shown up.
But they put all the pictures on there at our 10-year, and it's like nobody I wanted to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I got along with everyone, and I knew everyone, knew who everyone was, but
I don't talk to anybody.
If anyone from high school is listening, sorry, it's not personal.
No, if you want to be like a friend, just get a hold of me. But I'm not going to get a hold of you, like for any circumstance.
I'm good right here with just this one friend.
Yeah. It's fine.
I think it's just the crowds and nope. I have no desire to go. Like, what? Do I want to show anything off? No, not really.
I never understood that. How, I guess it's mostly, in TV shows. Even my dad drug us to all of his children had to go to his high school reunion.
Really?
So he could, show us off. This is my oldest, this is my middle, this is my youngest. You know what I mean? And, at the time, it's just kind of hot. I got it, but I don't get why.
Yeah.
Why do you want Sam from high school to meet your kids? I can never fathom.
I didn't know kids were allowed it.
Well, we would just show up. It was the family. There's a family night. Oh. One night's a family night. The next night's the drunk night.
I'm out of touch. I don't know.
Well, that's how it used to be. I don't know about now, but that's how it used to be.
Also, we've only been out. Well, going on.
Well, we've had one reunion,
years,
so.
Yeah, I think I met some of the people I knew better afterwards, and then I was overwhelmed, because it was loud and crazy.
But I never got even on the TV shows when it's my high school reunion's coming up, I gotta look great. Why?
Yeah, who cares? Plus now, everybody's on Facebook
I was gonna
anyway.
Say, now, all you gotta do is look at their Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram,
of course, that's
and you
all
know
filtered. But
you know exactly what they're doing and what they look like because everybody has to put every moment on social media.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Absolutely, everybody.
Oh.
Everybody.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to I want kind of private and
There is probably literally 2 people I would like to speak to from high school. Just be hi, how are you? Really good friends.
There's a lot of people I really liked. I
know I see them on the Facebook. One of them has Facebook, one of them doesn't. But I see them on there and I see how their lives are going, but just to physically talk to them.
Yeah.
And I also know those 2 people would never go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're more like us.
Right. Well, one of them moved to another state and the other one moved a couple hours away. So it's
yeah,
well, I'm not going to go to just hope those 2 people are going to come,
yeah.
But and I know you could say just message them, but that's awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
I cannot bring
out of
words.
the blue.
I would be thank you, you're welcome. Instead of saying hello, because I don't know how to I don't know how to speak. I'm too fucking weird and awkward.
I thought maybe this was just because I've become more socially anxious, but no, back even in high school, I was friendly and I had friends and I did stuff, I didn't enjoy that. I didn't go to my. I didn't go to our graduation. I had them mail me my diploma. I did not want to go because it was too overwhelming.
You graduated early, though.
I did, yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, you graduated early.
But still, I could have still gone. I just didn't want to.
Right.
And then, there was a couple big dances I didn't go to because I didn't want to. I was nope.
I went to every single fucking thing I could.
I went to most of them.
But to this day, you want to know something interesting? Oh, I can't. Never mind.
Okay.
Proceeding.
But even, my college graduation, I should have been proud. I should have wanted to. I didn't. I said, can you mail me my degree? And they did because that shit's overwhelming.
Going up on a stage and stuff to be celebrated.
Oh my gosh. Like here I'm like sitting here talking to what could be thousands of people, but it's probably like 3. But still, like, it's not the same because nobody's looking at you. Well, you are. You're staring right at me.
Yeah, but like...
But you've been staring for 22 years.
But listen, I don't think I look at you one time when we podcast. Like, my eyes are over here and up here and around here. Like, have you noticed that?
She says as she makes direct eye contact.
No, I don't. I don't make eye contact with you. Have you noticed that?
I think you were probably looking, like, at my forehead.
Literally. I never look at people's eyeballs. I do. But I only do it for like 2 seconds. So like my husband, I do. Yeah. Okay, like I have this thing with my husband. I can tell this is a total jump from high school, which I was kind of not done with high school, but maybe we can jump backwards again in a minute. But if I don't say this, I'll forget. You know this. I can tell if somebody has a neurospicy brain by how they stare at people.
Yes.
Like eye contact, conversation, not like creepy stare. Like somebody with ADHD, I can't say all of them. I know ADHD for sure, and like those kind of things. When I look at you, like when I actually look into your eyes, I look at one eyeball.
Yeah.
I never look at the other one.
How would you look at both? Is that possible?
Okay, my husband, who is a muggle, who has no mental illness, we call him a muggle. He calls me a muggle, but he's the muggle. He goes back and forth.
What?
Eye to eye to eye to eye.
That's creepy.
No, it's not. If you go to the public and you find somebody who is not, they look at both. They go back and forth, look, because they want to see your whole face. That's what normal people do. But like,
are you serious?
I'm dead serious. But like us, I only stare at your left eye. I will never look at your right eye.
I take turns. I'll look at your left and then I'll look at your right.
Mine's completely your left. Always. Everybody's left.
But sometimes I'll just stare at their head, or I'll stare at oops, I forgot I'm supposed to look at their eyes. But I'm trying to listen.
I always take it all in. I'm like, those earrings are pretty.
So they go back and forth like that. Like, whoa.
Like just looking at both at the same time.
I gotta think of people who are neurotypical. I can't think of anybody.
And it's just, you could just, the cashier at the checkout place and just look if they're looking at one.
Or like when I go to the doctor or something, maybe.
See how they're looking at you. Doctors always do both. They always look at both because they're trying to look at your whole face. Like that's respectful. God. They're trying to converse with you. So
they probably think it's weird that I'm staring at their forehead. Or staring at one eye. Yeah, like I'm
probably. They're probably like, the fuck is wrong with this girl? She crazy.
Excuse me.
Okay, high school. I totally forgot.
High school people.
I don't know. Do you remember the feeling of high school? Like going to high school?
There's a reason I graduated early.
Like,
I hated that shit.
I could not imagine. I know now it's a lot different. Now things are, oh my gosh, so much freaking different. Like my oldest is in high school and it's...
Yeah, our oldest, they have it so different. Like, we had open campus lunch.
Oh, my gosh.
We were able to drive around, fucking smoke cigarettes and shit on our lunch and go get a burger and come back.
Do you know how happy I am it's not open anymore, though?
Yes.
Because the fact that my child could be out there doing the shit that I did.
Yes.
Like...
They don't have to worry about being tardy to class or, like, getting stuck in traffic or doing stupid shit.
Like, you risked it if you went all the way across town to that fast food restaurant. We had,
but it was an adrenaline rush.
Know. We had that one restaurant that was close to our school.
Yes.
But then...
It was so packed.
You had to go all the way across town, and our town is not that big. It was probably like a 15-minute drive total. Yeah. All the way across town and get back for a 30-minute lunch, which included parking your car and walking your ass back up to that building.
Yep.
It was the biggest adrenaline rush. We would get a car full of people.
With 2 minutes to spare.
A car full of people. Just got our driver's license a fucking week ago. Cars overflowing. People are sitting on the hoods and the trunks.
Yeah.
We're going. It was for real.
I had that little Geo Prism and we would just load it up.
Seriously. There'd be like 3 in the back, 1 laying across them, and then 2 in the front. We're going
and the
across
floorboards,
town.
like squeezed.
And we would speed. We would go. We would zoom there. And if there was a line, we'd have to change our minds and go to a different restaurant because
fuck, never mind.
We have a total of like maybe 5 fast food restaurants in this town. So it's like, okay, screw that. We're gonna go to Taco Bell now. Fuck no, Wendy's. Like because they're so packed, and you only.
And sometimes
have a
you'd be like, God damn it,
time.
I'm just gonna have to run to the gas station and get one of those nasty sandwiches.
Why the fuck did we drive all the way across town? Yeah.
Yeah, but now I think it's also less stressful that they can't leave because the decisions aren't there. Like, you don't have to worry about who you're going to go with, where you're going to go, how much money you're going to spend.
But they have to worry about who they're going to sit with.
That's true, too.
It's not just
There's always some type of stress.
And it's also not just a line anymore. You got the main food, then you got the a la carte over here, then you got the hot foods over here, then you got the cold foods over here. So it's the same concept, just more confined because it's in one cafeteria.
I always because I look at my oldest, like her lunch things of what she buys, and I'm like, what? That's not a lunch. She's like, I did not want to wait in line for an actual lunch. And I'm like, okay. So bag of chips and okay.
And water and an applesauce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it was easy when it was fast. Like, and then they don't get, like with our little ones, they don't get much time. It breaks my heart.
How much time do your kids get?
I think it's like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And like, I know you'd mentioned too, like how it just like tears your heart apart when, you know, like the little ones can't get, like the kindergarten, first grade, because my daughter would do this, like she'd come home with her lunch fully intact. Like,
because they raise their hand and they don't care. They don't answer.
It's too loud,
it's
too busy, nobody
exactly.
heard them, and they can't get their stuff open. So they just
they
sit
don't
there. Yeah. And like my little one got choked one time and nobody heard him. Like nobody saw him standing up like to need help. His little friend ran and got somebody and he was okay. But like, oh my gosh, like that's terrifying to me. Like I just, little kid stuff like breaks my heart.
If I had it within my soul, I would homeschool. I tried that for a year and it didn't. I didn't come out alive. And I lost a piece of my soul during that.
I know they need, I'm sure, I can't imagine, just our remote, because we did remote learning, but then we did, which everybody did, but we did the extra half a year.
I did actual.
You did the whole damn thing.
My children from the public school
You did
system.
the whole dang thing.
And I only did it actually for like that second semester. So it was only half a school year.
We both did that.
I took them out. And like, I loved it. I loved homeschooling them. I caught them up because they were so far behind. I did all of this stuff. But like, my this was just my youngest two. My oldest was still in high school. She still went to public school. But my youngest two, they both have ADHD also. And I have ADHD. And it was a fucking clusterfuck. It was so bad, but they learned and I caught him up. Yeah. It was great, but it's like we never stayed on task. Yeah. We were like 1 minute learning about Vikings.
But they probably learned well like
oh my
that.
gosh, they probably did, but it's like shit, we didn't get through half the shit we were supposed to get through. Yeah. So then we have to try to catch up because it was like an online curriculum. Yeah. So you have to catch up to get your money's worth or you're screwed. Yeah. It's like, we did it and it was over and then they wanted to go back.
And they probably needed that, like you said, to catch up because COVID got so many people behind, especially kids like kids with ADHD or kids with learning disabilities.
Yeah, they did not want to help.
I know a lot of kids who got so behind during all that, and there was no way to.
And then there was refusal of help because there were so many kids that needed help that it's like, we see like literally the teachers are like, we see she has a problem, we can do nothing about it.
I'm on that.
We're gonna hold her back because of this. The fuck if you are. Yeah. And so I took my kids out and I caught them up.
Yeah, I'm on the governing board for our area, and we see so many. It's just backed up right now because there's not enough. There's nobody to do it. We have like hardly any speech pathologists, hardly any, like, there's nothing.
So, but here's my thing with that you're on the governing board and everything. I can go to YouTube right now and I can find lessons on how to teach my child speech. Why can't you do that? Why does it have to be a speech pathologist? Right. Until you can get that speech pathologist to come to my child.
And you can, as a parent, you can do whatever you want.
But my point is, in the school, why can't a normal teacher pull that YouTube video up and learn how to do that that speech. My point is they need to change the system. Right. It does not need to be a licensed speech pathologist.
More teachers.
A teacher could help with that speech.
Like a regular teacher, I know they're overwhelmed.
Whatever.
But hire more teachers aides
that can do. Have the cafeteria workers help. Have the janitors help. Whatever you have to do so that child gets the help it needs until the actual speech pathologist has time to come to my child.
Yep. Because a lot of things do work in videos and
everything is at our fingertips on this fucking internet. And you're telling me that school can't look up that same YouTube video I looked up to teach my children for 6 months? Free of charge. Yep. And I understand you don't have the people. I guarantee you there's at least a classroom worth of kids that has the same problems that needs the same amount of help. Yeah. Get a teacher for that classroom. So
learn how to group them together the right. Exactly. No, I fully agree.
And it's not just our school. It's all the schools everywhere. It's such a fucking situation, and it's so annoying, and I hate it. And I mean, I bitch about it, but I'm not going to do anything about it.
And I know, like, homeschooling sounds like such a relief, and like, but then I'm like, oh, I know they need the social skills. I know they need to be out in the structure, but then it's like, the way things are going now, like,
you don't need social skills. You don't need structure.
Right? I don't even know, like
if your child wants to stay home and work from home, they're going to do that anyway. So what the fuck?
And
does
so
that
many
matter?
are now. That's
and
why
then like you can join like little groups that go to the pool with some kids, or you know what I mean. So like
that's true too.
There's your
social.
It
really just comes
put your
down
kids
to
in
what
Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. There's your social. Put your kids. You know what I mean. There's so many things. There's art classes you can put your kids in.
There's all kinds of stuff. So it really comes down to what you're willing to, like, what you can handle and what you're wanting.
I wish I could handle it because I would love.
I know.
I would love to be that hands-on, teaching my kids more hands-on stuff versus textbook
like
stuff.
life skills. Yeah.
Like we have a little mini farm. I could teach kids how to live like that. Which I don't. I'm learning as I go. I'm not good at it. But like,
think of how much you've picked up already.
We could learn together. Yeah. But then in the meantime, add some reading stuff in there. Add some math in there. How many chickens do you see? You know what I mean?
How many eggs did we get today?
Exactly. Just little stuff like that. And I know that's more little kids. Like kids still need to learn long division. But like,
like incorporating.
Do they need to learn long division?
When have you needed it? Like, I can't think
when did I need it? When I had to teach my son it.
Right.
Whenever, I was homeschooling him. That's when I needed it. The skills to teach him. That's it.
I can't think of very many things.
So I guess if they don't have those skills, they can never teach their children long division. That's. But then again, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yeah. I don't have a job in the real world right now. Yeah. So, but then again, I was a CNA for many years and never needed it. Right. Which, I mean, a CNA is not a math adding job.
But still, it's a very important job that you have to have. But still, there's a lot of jobs you don't need you don't need math stuff for. Like, I don't...
Pretty much school is for structure. To learn the 9 to 5, to learn, to put us through whatever. It's redunculous.
Yeah, and people are starting to realize that the 9 to 5 is not, like...
I think that it is amazing that this generation of humans who are leaving high school and leaving college are realizing, hey, I don't need to go work a 9 to 5. Yeah. I can get a job online doing whatever it is I do, and I can travel, or I can see the world, or I can help this community, or I can do things that better my life. Yeah. I fucking love that.
I do. So it's much. Like they're figuring things out that we weren't able to.
It's like for those kids and those people. Like, when I was growing up, I never knew what I wanted to be. Yeah. Like, you get asked that as a child. I never knew. Yeah. I never had an answer. And to this day, I still don't have an answer. I don't want to be anything when I grow up. And that sounds horrible, but like, it's for those kind of kids who want to go figure it out. Yeah. I never got the chance to figure it out. I got pregnant young, had my children, and that's what I wanted to be. Yeah. I wanted to be a mom,
But we're also jacks of all trades. So like, we have interests and hobbies. We have ways of making money. We have side gigs. We have plenty of...
Yeah, exactly. But my point is, I never wanted to be the cop or the teacher. Or I never said those things. I would always say like a unicorn because I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to be anything.
And that atypical type of... That's totally fine. Like, multiple streams of income sometimes is the best way to like, or just having like a hobby that turns into a job if you're able to like make more of that. Like that's the kind of stuff that I know we still need those people, obviously, but not everybody's meant to do that.
Exactly. So. And let them go, let them travel, let them figure it the fuck out. Yeah. Like, that's awesome. And if you know what you want to be, fucking go for it. Yeah. Like, seriously. My youngest, they did this thing at the end of the school year. My youngest daughter, she's like, it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it was like a picture, and they fucking AI'd the thing behind them of what they wanted to be, and everyone was like a police officer, a firefighter, a teacher. My daughter's like, I want to be a face painter. Oh, how fucking unique is that?
Adorable. I love that.
She's like, Mommy, when I am a famous face painter, do you think you're gonna get your face painted by me? I'm like, hell yes, I am, girl. You can paint my face right now.
Know. Maybe she'll become like a makeup artist for celebrities or something.
But that's awesome. I just thought it was cool because everyone else, literally, I think the only other one that was. One little girl said she wanted to be a farmer. The only one in the whole class. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. But the rest was literally cop, teacher, and firefighter. And that was it. It's like a face painter. She was like the only unique-ish one. That. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so perfect. I love that
so much.
Yes.
Okay. What's the most unusual or unique talent that you have?
I can burp on command.
Oh, me too.
I know.
So not super unique, sorry. But not anybody can do that. We're special.
I have monkey toes.
Me too.
Oh, God.
We're just too much alike. I'm not trying to dismiss your coolness.
Oh, you are though. I can pop my ankle on command. As many times. You can too. Fuck you.
Let's do it together.
I have nothing unique. Oh my God.
Oh yes, you do.
I used to be a what?
So many things that I can't do.
Like?
Oh my God, your art.
That's not unique. Other people can art.
But your art is special.
No, it's not.
And you have so many kinds that you can do.
I'm a crafty person.
That's not skills.
A talent. My
how is that not a talent?
I am like a minimal farmer. Like, there are maximum farmers out there that go crazy.
You have so many skills that like make my jaw drop.
I can macrame like a motherfucker.
Yes,
there you go.
That's part of your art. See?
There you go. Okay.
I tried to learn one time. Nope, that was a fucking mess. Well, I can't show everybody else, but I can show you.
What are you doing?
I can suck my nostrils together.
Oh, I can touch my tongue to my nose.
Show me. So my dad can pick his nose. Let me try.
It's not even halfway there.
No. I can do my eyebrows like The Rock.
Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I can't do that at all.
Are they waving?
Yeah, they are. Hi.
I don't have very many talents.
It's fine. We're fine.
I mean, I guess my spiritual stuff, but I feel like anyone can do that if they try.
Ghosts. Should have said that.
Talk to ghosts.
Nobody can do that.
I'm like, I could suck my nostrils together.
I can make my nose real flat.
Oh wait, I can.
I don't even know what
No, that's not a talent. Sorry. Nope. I'm just making faces at this point.
And you can't see it. So that was great. That was pointless.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was just going to say something. What was I going to say? What are you doing?
Looking through these cards.
Looking through these
They have like prompts and
Did you know that in a few months we're going to have a new president?
Yeah, what do you think about...
We're not going into politics. Like,
No.
But I don't know why I thought of that.
I mean, I guess I was going to ask, like, what do you think...
What do I think's going to happen?
Yeah.
I think the world's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I
And
feel
I don't
like it's
think
going to be crazy.
I think we've
either
already
way.
said this. I do not think it matters who gets the presidency. It does not matter at this point. Our world is going to explode either way.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's Trump. It doesn't matter if it's Biden. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Oprah Winfrey. The world's going to be pissed because we all have our opinions now and we all know how to state them now.
Yep.
So one side or the other is going to be fucking irate.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to leave my house for 6 to 9 months.
It's going to be worse than COVID.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, either way.
Like,
either way, it's going to be
we're going to have like a
shitstorm.
presidential lockdown. Nobody can leave their houses
Right?
because you might get burned
Oh
alive.
my god. Yeah, either way, it's going to be crazy.
I mean, I could be totally wrong and we could all be fine and hold hands and be happy about whatever.
The only way
but
that
it's
would
like,
happen is if somebody else came in, because right now everybody's so locked on how they feel one way or
So,
the
like,
other.
okay, I am Switzerland. Once again, I am a complete fucking idiot when it comes to this. Right now, is it Biden or Trump? Is that what it is right now?
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody else coming
As far as I
close?
know, they're not close, no.
I thought there was the Kennedy guy.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's not a real thing because he was an independent, right?
I just don't see how he could.
So, like, does that mean I have to write his name in?
I don't know.
I'm genuinely, I have no fucking clue.
I'm not sure. Being that he's running as an independent, I'm not sure. I just don't see. He literally has like a brain-eating bacteria, and he can barely talk. Poor guy. I just don't see how he could.
Is it bad that I would rather have him?
I know, right?
Just because it has nothing to do with Trump or Biden. It's
because it's something different, and it would just like.
It's because of the stigma that comes with those two.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all it is.
Like anybody could walk in right now. A fucking Theo Vaughn. Like I don't care who. Somebody silly, somebody dumb, and it would be better than
we should call Will Ferrell and be like,
better yet, he could go as his Little Debbie character.
No, the elf.
Oh yes.
The elf could be our
It'd be
president.
better than what we have right
Seriously, we would all get free spaghetti and syrup meals for the rest of our lives, and that would be fucking beautiful.
He could build a beautiful like winter wonderland at the White House
with paper crafts. It would be so pretty.
Yeah,
that would be ideal. Like, let's call him. Like, I think I have Will's number.
Okay. Hey, Will.
Right.
Can we write you in as
no,
president?
let's do something even better. Let's call Wade Wilson.
There we go.
Let's call the actual Deadpool.
Yes.
Wait. Do we call Wade, Ryan, or Deadpool? Like, who do you call?
We call Ryan. Ask him to get because he has his costume in the basement. Still.
You're right.
And he can just decide.
Like, please run for presidency. Like, just.
I think he's actually from Canada. So could he?
Oh fuck! You know what? We'll lie. We'll just put it on his thing that he's from America.
You can have people with dementia and felons as president.
I know, right?
Either way, we're technically there's no
I
big
saw a
rules
TikTok,
to break.
and listen, I'm not for or against anybody, but I saw a TikTok, and it was this girl. She's like, 35 is a big number, right? Like, that's like, if I have 35 parking tickets, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? That's a lot, bro. Yeah. You know, park better. Or if there's 35 of this, but like 35 felonies, we want him as our president. Like, it makes no fucking sense.
I don't understand. Like, there's no rules. Like, you can't. I don't think you can't vote if you're a felon, right? But you can become president.
Is that not like a stipulation or not? Can you be a felon and be a president?
I don't think there's anything that says you can't.
So here's my question:
there's evidently nothing that says you can't be a president if your brain doesn't work. So evidently no psychological tests either. So either way, we're fucked.
I think we should rewrite all of that. And I think, like a middle-aged mom should rewrite all of it. It should not be any member of Congress.
Listen up, you little fuckers.
Right. We need like a badass bitch, not me, but like a badass bitch.
Not Hillary Clinton, but
No. I'm talking literally about a 35-year-old
like
mom.
A millennium
Going in there and being like, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're gonna, so great.
We're going to rewrite how we choose who our president is. We're going to get a complete psychological exam on you.
Right.
No felonies, no background. Like,
maybe even a brain MRI.
Literally everything. Make sure your health is going to abstain these 4 years.
Right.
Mentally and physical. If you have any kind of social media follow, don't even run. Like,
right.
Absolutely.
Unless you
don't
just fuck it up right now.
What we want is somebody to come out of the depths of the earth and be like, I want to be president. I've been a farmer my whole life. I've never been on Facebook. I want him as my president.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, we do. We need somebody. I know we mentioned this before, but like, you can't run if you're under 35. But there's no age cutoff. Like, as far as like, no matter how old you are.
Okay, wait. Has like a 35-year-old ever ran?
I don't remember.
Or 36-year-old?
We've had a couple pretty young ones, but not that young. Like, Obama was pretty young, but I can't remember how old.
We're not going to Google it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But there's no cutoff. So if I'm 99 years old, I can run for presidency.
So, I suppose.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think there's a max. I don't think there is.
I don't think
there's
is
a lot of like not rules.
I just hope that
I don't know.
I just hope that we as a country survive whoever gets chosen.
I know.
Whoever's decide. They already know.
Yeah.
They already know. That's my opinion, but I think they already know.
I don't know. Everything feels so uneasy right now. Not just politics, just the world in general.
It's been like this for a hot minute, though, and it's just accelerating. It's like getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And you do get breaks, though. I feel like it is calm for a little while.
Isn't that weird? It's like it releases.
But maybe then all of a sudden, it's like tense again. They're turning it on and off and on and off. Let's go, wee!
Oh, I dropped the card.
Let's see if
but it's these conversation cards. I thought I had tarot cards for some reason. I was going to, like, oh, that card's important because, if a card falls out when you're doing a reading. Right. But it was not tarot cards.
What's the question? Maybe it is important.
What's the best trip you've ever taken?
Trip down memory lane.
What is a trip? Is it even real? Have I ever really been anywhere at
one
all?
time when I dropped acid. No, I'm joking. I've never done that before. I don't. Well, no, I don't.
I do have tarot cards. I've never pulled cards on the show. Like, we're so fancy. Well, it is kind of a show, I guess.
No, it's called a podcast.
Want to hear me shuffle? Some people like to hear me shuffle.
No, please don't. That makes me want to puke.
It makes me want to puke.
Fucking ASMR. I hate that shit.
Oh my god.
The people like tapping their nails on shit.
Oh yeah, that kind of yeah.
No, don't do it. You're shuffling very loudly into the microphone.
I'll go really slow.
Just pull a card.
It's not the same. I don't shuffle. This is a fairly new deck, and they're all stuck in the suits.
The difference of you pulling and shuffling is no different. You're not gonna know what it is. It's one card.
You want to ask a question? You just want me to pull?
Just fucking pull a card. Let's see what you get.
Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. That's you.
Where's my crown, bitch?
She's all about her home and her family. And she's a strong female, usually a mother.
Ew.
Oh my gosh. And she's kind.
Why are you talking like that? Please stop.
And she's gentle.
I am not gentle.
Oh, you're gentle with your home and your animals and your babies.
I'm gentle with my baby geese because I fucking
love
them.
You are such a Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And it's just telling you to keep being that bitch.
Okay, I'll keep being that bitch. Are you going to do another one?
Pull one for me.
Okay.
I'll probably get the devil or something. What am I going to get? Oh, the Ace of Wands.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the devil.
It's telling me to take action on something. On what, though?
Action.
Because wands are your fire energies. So, like, your creativity and your passion. So...
Maybe you took action. Could it be past?
My belly's about to take some action.
You opened something.
Oh, maybe it's telling me, like, creativity-wise, that I need to do more with my...
business.
Yeah, with my business, maybe.
Right.
I do have ideas. I need to put them into action.
Putting shit into action is so fucking hard.
Executive dysfunction.
I want to start making coloring books, and I have legit drawn 4 coloring books, and that's where I've stopped.
I've colored some.
Listen, really I have 4 of them completed. Wow. Have I put them into action? Nope, they're sitting on my fucking iPad. And I'm about to start another one. Like, I would rather sit and do the drawing and then give all the work to someone else to complete.
Yes.
But there's no one else to give it to unless I want to pay them $999.99.
Right.
Like, and I don't have that.
Yeah.
So, like, oh my gosh, like, I love the idea of making coloring books. I'm just going to do Amazon KDP. I'm going to publish them myself on Amazon.
Yeah.
But it's just like sitting down and doing all that fucking mundane work at a computer desk.
Yeah. That's what I have trouble with too. Like, I love to put things together.
Right.
I love to like make things for people, but when I have to actually go into the like process of selling
I think it's because it's so fucking boring.
Yes.
Your ideas aren't creative.
Because
you have to
we
sit
have creative
there.
minds, not like sales minds. So yeah, it's hard to
like. I have to literally have a show going, music on, and a fan in the background for me just to sit down and type a description out. Because if not, my brain will trail off, and I will start typing what my brain is thinking, and it'll be a description about a coloring book, and I'm over here thinking about my rabbit cage, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I can't focus on that fucking thing. It always comes back to
Yes. Like I have all these lists of things I want to do, and I've even started on some of them, but when it comes down to actually like putting them, listing them, making them a whole. And it's not, I know I don't have to make money off of them, but in order to share them with people, you have to at least make up your time and energy and your supplies. So we have to.
About sharing. like social media sharing.
Oh
like
my gosh.
This podcast.
Obviously, I forgot about the TikTok again. So
and the
I'll get back
Facebook
to
has
that.
been forgotten about. We had an Instagram. I think we opened that and had
I forgot about that too.
How the fuck? No, seriously. How do you promote shit now? Unless I call a radio station and tell them, hey, which is only going to get to the people in my town. Yeah. Like, how do you promote shit anymore?
Poll time. What's your favorite social media outlet? Where would you like to see us the most? Where do you catch new podcasts the most?
Fuck all that. How? How do we put ourselves out there? How?
Like, I just don't have a social media brain. Like, I don't.
I think we're too old. Maybe. I truly do think we are too old to understand what it takes to promote.
It's overwhelming.
And it's not only the podcast, it's our businesses. Like, we have moments of, like, awesome in our business. And then we have moments of we don't get an order for weeks.
Yeah.
So, like...
But to keep up with it all, it's like you almost have to, like, appease the social media gods. And I don't have it in me to post on 4 different social media outlets.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Post the same. And I know they have ones that connect within each other. Like Tailwind will post on Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. That's great. But I don't have it in me to sit down and make up 45 posts
and make up
and then
new
pay
words
$9.99 a month for the motherfuckers to do it for me. I don't have that. I have too much going on, and there's too much
life. I guess for people that it's their full-time job and they have nothing else. Like,
I want someone that's their full-time job to give me a call. Actually, don't call me because I'm not going to fucking answer that. Text me.
Email me.
And tell me how to do it step by step. I am a visual learner. And even if you just tell me I'm a listen learner.
Yeah.
All I need is a 5-minute conversation with you, and I'll never
with
talk
like
to you
an
again.
Actual person. I know there's YouTube videos and fucking
YouTube doesn't count. Like, I have YouTube how to promote everything, and it doesn't help. Oh, get a YouTube, get an Instagram.
They make it look so easy. Like,
I don't know how to
just to post something on Facebook every day, like on my personal page, that would be exhausting. I'm lucky if I get one in every couple months.
I don't remember the last time I posted on my Facebook page, like my personal Facebook page. I don't.
It's exhausting.
I don't. Like, I don't even tell people happy birthday or happy Mother's Day anymore.
I used to try.
Like, I do, like, my family.
Yeah.
And my friends. Like, happy birthday. But, like, I don't think I did a Mother's Day post. I didn't either. Do a Merry Christmas post.
Like, I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay. She understands. Like, if it doesn't feel organic, it doesn't need to be forced.
It's all, like, I called I spent the whole day with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to put it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to do that?
Yeah.
I don't. So
and
I stopped.
I think our moms understand that, but some people, it's like if they don't get that recognition on Facebook, they don't feel loved or something.
Right.
And I've thought about just, if it wasn't for my business, I'd probably just delete my Facebook. But I like the messenger part. I connect with people.
I keep my Facebook because I am a part of so many groups on there.
I do like the
rabbit groups and goose groups and goose groups and ducks and chicken groups. And like, if there's something wrong with one of my animals, I go to one of those groups, and those communities, some of them are amazing.
Yeah.
There's always those negative fucking assholes
your gatekeepers. Just like in the spiritual world. We got our gatekeepers, the ones that think they know it all, and you can't.
I can't tell you how to do that, but I'll give you a hint.
No wrong.
There's this. I'm now looking into, like I said, the coloring book stuff, and you go and you look for the publishing, like, how do I get it published before I decided upon what I was going to do. You know, you look on YouTube, you look on all the places. Well, now TikTok is an actual search engine. All these people who promote and tell you how to do these things awesomely. Can't do it like that, but whatever. And it's like, so many of these people in this coloring book community are like, well, we just can't tell who our publisher is, but this is what they look like when they're done. It's like, why the fuck can't you tell me who your publisher is? You pay those people. Like, you pay them to do that. It's not like it's your dad. Like,
right.
Why can't you tell me who it is? Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking understand why we hush shit. Like,
Do you ever feel like the world doesn't make sense and like you just don't fit in? Like,
I don't fit in.
Yeah.
Like, we don't fit in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to fit in with the world.
Yes.
And the world doesn't know how to fit in with me.
It's like
it is a
fucking too fast.
It is an actual amazing diamond in the rough that I am married.
Yeah.
Like, how did I find someone to put up with this?
Yeah, I think that all the time too. And
like,
I know
seriously.
he probably thinks the same with me, but like, yeah.
How did I find someone and procreate with?
And I know a lot of people probably do feel like we do, but like we are, they're more private. So it's hard. Just to get this podcast going, we were like, should we do it? Should we do it? We don't like to talk to people. We should. Well, we're just talking to each other, so it's okay.
Right.
And
we had to, later, this is one of my favorite things to do.
I know.
Like,
right?
seriously, even though we don't have that
coming out of our comfort zone. And guys, I don't listen to podcasts. I know nothing about fucking podcasts.
I've listened to a couple true crime ones in my life.
Like, I've listened to a few episodes of some here and there, but I'm not a podcast. I know nothing about them or how they work. So this was a wing it kind of thing. And
I know all about how they work now because I don't know how to promote them.
Yeah.
But I know how to edit them. I know how to put them on. They might not be great
editing. I just know that I can
sit
down at a table with my friend and talk, and that's okay. And that's about all I'm good for. So you are good for so much more. All the technology part of it.
And you're supposed to promote, but
I did a few TikTok videos. You know what? I will write that on my list.
If you say that every fucking week, I'll write that on my list. And then
the Instagram too, because I did open an Instagram.
How do you do? Okay, we got to stop. If you have any suggestions on how to promote this fucking podcast or anything in general,
just how to keep up. Only if you can keep up.
Only if you can keep up. You can do so at onlyifyoucankeepup at gmail.com. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I forgot what I was saying. It's fine.